Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make these Kandi fishnet gloves. And if you'd like to skip to where I start the tutorial, the timestamp will be right here. Materials, we will need string. I recommend cloth cover string because it does not wear down over time and it will not snap as easily. We also need scissors and beads. You want to start with cutting about 4 feet of string. Once you have your string, you want to add 5 beads of whatever color, and then if you're going to follow the rainbow pattern, then you're going to add 1 red. I'm going to be doing a white base. I'm going to add 5 white beads and then 1 red bead. Once you did that, you're going to be repeating that process as many times as you need to until it fits around the bottom of your fingers. Repeat that process as many times as you'll have to for it to be able to fit around the bottom of your fingers. I do it 5 times. Before tying it, make sure it fits around the bottom of your fingers right here. After that, you're going to tie what you have on so far. You're going to want to tie it about 3 or 4 times. Then you want to cut off the short end but keep the long end. Now, if you're following the rainbow pattern, you'll want to weave the string through the red bead so that it's facing out of the red bead. Then, as you can tell on my already made black glove, you would add 3 black beads and 1 red bead. But for the white pattern, we're going to add 3 white beads and then 1 red bead. And then another 3 white beads. After you've put the 3 white beads, the 1 red bead, and the 3 white beads again, you're going to want to weave that through the next red bead. So it should make a triangle. And then you're going to want to repeat that process many times until you meet back up with the first triangle you made. Make sure every time you weave your string through the red bead. So if you have 5 beads like I do, you'll have 5 triangles on it. Once you have almost the shape of a star, if it looks just like this, sorry everyone that you cannot see this part as well, but basically you want to take your string and weave it to the top of one of the triangles. So if you're following the rainbow pattern, your string should be facing out of the red just like you did before. Sorry you cannot see this part as well, but for the next set of triangles, you're going to do the same thing, but except if you're following the rainbow pattern, you're going to do 3 white, 1 orange, 3 white, and then tie it and then string it through the next red on a triangle, just like you did before. And when you weave the string that has the 3 white and the orange and the 3 white, make sure you weave it through the red that's on the top of the triangle you made. And then make sure it's tight so it'll start moving up into the shape of the glove. After you finish the orange layer, you'll want to tie that off. The way I recommend tying it off and the way I do it for this is I will take the string and weave it through the orange bead, but leave the string, and I'll take the string back through the loop I made and pull it tight, and then do that a few times. Or if you have your own way of tying it, you do it like that too. And for the next one, you're going to do the same thing, orange again. From here on out, it is pretty easy because all you do now is just you repeat the process, but every 2 rows you change the color. So there should be 2 rows of red, 2 rows of orange, 2 rows of yellow, 2 rows of green, 2 rows of blue, and then 2 rows of purple. Basically, it's all the same steps now. You just do everything the same way you have been doing it the whole time. You tie it off after every single level now, and then you keep going. Tie it off, and then keep going. And tie it off, keep weaving through, and then keep going. It is important to note, though, that after you tie it every single time, you want to make sure you keep weaving the string through to the top of the triangle you made so it's in the colored bead every single time at the top, and then you can continue on. Since all the steps are the same now, the video is going to be sped up slightly so that we can get through it, because it takes about an hour, a little less than an hour, depending on how skilled you are and how fast you are at doing the beads. But if you'd like to watch it in normal motion, in normal speed, then you can slow down the video so it will be normal speed. The speed is going to go back to normal in just a minute, but I'm just going to tell you that for your last two levels of purple, so you should have 2 levels of the purple just like all the others, and then you stop and tie it off. Again, sorry for not being able to seed it as much, but for right now you're going to, after you do the 5 beads all the way around, that's the end of your thing, so you're going to tie it off, and I recommend doing that. What I do is I do the same thing I did before. You take it through the bead, bring your string through the loop and tie it, and then I also recommend tying a knot in the string a few times just so that it won't come out, and it was all good. Make sure the bottom of it is tight but not too tight. Make sure it's stretchy but not super stretchy. So make sure it is a comfortable way for you to be able for it to sit on your hand. And there you go, you're all done. You made your first glove. And then for the second glove, you repeat that same process. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it helped a lot. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.